And
Cool.
Well, I probably can't. I'm assuming it won't let me change my
Quality.
Probably not in the middle of doing it, because I would drop it down. Can I drop it down in the middle of it? Yes, apparently.
Cool.
God, the FPS is all over the place. It can't stay stable at all.
hello.
My goodness.
Welcome to Japan.
This is it. This is Japan. Welcome to Japan. So we are in Japan.
It is 10 p.m.
It is, yeah, it's 10 p.m. here. And I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to do the stream. And then for a few reasons for that. Also, can you guys hear me all right? There's literally no controls for this. I'm doing it on my phone. So this is the first time I've ever streamed from my phone, which is amazing that it even allows you to do that. Cool. Shout out to Streamlabs Mobile for just working. I just hit a button and it just worked. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I haven't streamed on the Mac in months. So I haven't streamed on Game Show in months. And it's garbage. It's real bad. And then the Elgato Camlink doesn't really like to work with the Mac. And then also I have the new vlog camera that I was trying to connect. Anyway, it worked briefly and then it just stopped working. And I was like, I'm just going to grab my phone. So, Haley. Okay, so you may know this. It's just Dan.
3 of us.
Dan, Mal, and myself. And
Hi, Mom.
we are currently
Haley's mom.
at the pad, the Japan pad.
The Japan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
trying to boost up the energy here because it's kind of.
No, it can be down today.
it's the down energy is extremely representative of how
Tired.
how everyone feels.
Yeah.
But Lindsay just went to bed, and then Chaz, Jeff, Alex, and Haley went out to a restaurant. So apparently Haley is watching from the restaurant. So hi, here we are. This is it. There is no music. It's shot on a phone at an FPS that's going wild. My internet is this little thing. But hey, we did it, and we actually did it on time, which I thought would never be possible, but we did it. They went out to the restaurant. We went to the Family Mart and just got some
Food.
quick stuff.
I was too tired and I needed to shower.
Yeah,
I'm
I have to
gonna pass
shower
out.
too. I smell. I can smell. I've been able to smell myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! So if you're just joining us and you're like, what's and you're like, what's happening? We went to Japan. We left Monday morning at 3 a.m. We're in Japan, and now it is Tuesday night. It was 27. I think it was. I figured up the math before, but now I don't quite remember. But I think it was 27 hours of travel. So.
And we are very tired.
And I didn't really sleep much the night before.
Yeah.
Or well, anyway.
Yeah. Also, I have no idea if alerts are on. It told me they are, and I don't know how that works or where they show up. Are they like in the middle of the screen or something? I don't know.
Is the chat on the screen to be there to show us, or
is it like?
Or is it caked onto the screen?
I have no idea. No idea. Alerts are on. Alerts are in the middle. Okay.
They're cut off by the overlay.
First timers must be having a blast. Yeah, if this is your first breakfast stream, I'm sorry.
Chat is on the left of the screen, so that's what they're saying.
So
I think they see this. Right
oh
here.
wait, really?
Do you see this chat right here?
Oh, so like you can't actually see Dan? I'm sorry.
No, I don't care.
I thought that it was just for us to see. Yes, what they see.
You're covered by text. Oh, okay.
Okay, so Dan's just been covered by text this whole time. Well,
No, I don't care. It's fine.
I'm
Don't worry about me.
I'm just gonna move this over a little bit to
Oh my God.
Dan.
Make Dan hold it.
Yeah.
Because Dan's not
'Cause
eating. He
I'm
already
not.
ate.
I'm not.
I need to eat
Eating.
food.
I bought a one of those like chocolate conies, like ice cream cone.
Chocolate conies. A coney is a hot dog.
A coney.
You can't.
Ice cream coney.
You can't have a chocolate hot dog.
And frame rate is
How's your
rapid.
Gary?
Yeah, the frame rate on this is wild, ma'am. Falling to 10.
Just move the
I'm
pocket
like
Wi-Fi
moving
closer.
the pocket Wi-Fi. I'm like, here, bless it. Well, the thing is, we ran speed test.
Mm-hmm.
First time we ran it, the upload was 2. And I was like, oh God. And then I ran it again, it was like, oh, 20. And I'm like, ugh. So it's probably just up and down. But this is the best we could do. But hey, we're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
We're doing it.
And the reason we decided to do it was about an hour ago. And we were like, we don't want to go eat. Let's just run down to the store and grab a food and come back. And then it's breakfast stream time anyway, so we can eat and just do breakfast stream.
Basically. But it's been a long day. It's been a long day. But it's been fun, you know?
Yeah, I did kind of crash at one point.
Yeah, at one point Dan was like, I want to be there now.
Yeah.
And I was like, we'll be there soon.
Yeah.
Oh God, I got the email.
Can I see
Getting
the
email.
email?
So anyway.
How you doing, Mal? You feeling not the best?
I'm very exhausted. I did not sleep Sunday night before we had to be up at 3.
Not at all.
Maybe 20 minutes
Wow.
or so.
Yeah, my
And
quality
then
of sleep was not.
Steven got up to use the restroom, and then after he got back in bed, I was like, I might as well just shower and repack my suitcase because I hate it, and I'm going to repack it. So I did. That's what I did.
Well, come Thursday, we'll all be awake, and
I mean,
we'll also probably be tired from that day.
so here's the good news.
Or if we are doing it. I didn't mean to.
Well, it's the good and the bad news. The bad news is the Mac. I don't know, it don't work. But the good news is this works. It doesn't work well, but the thing is, it's running off of the pocket Wi-Fi that I'm gonna have with me wherever. So we can theoretically do it. So that's neat. Like even if we weren't here,
Yeah.
you know, even if we were just like walking around. So and I was like, no.
What's funny is that like in the chat on screen, like we can see we have the chat set up on the computer so we can see
But I
it.
put the
And that's
computer
over there.
stupidly over there.
It's because you had planned it differently, and then
Well,
it stopped
yeah.
working.
But now like it's spelled out like chess. George Chess, George Chess, George Chess.
Man, I have. Can you open this?
You need help.
Help.
Help you.
Help me.
You got some nigiri?
Help me. Yeah, I don't know what's in it. I just was like.
You'll
that-
like it.
I was
It's all
like-
stuff you will like.
It's like, that's fish. Give me the fish.
Don't worry. You will like the things that are in that.
Yeah, and there was so much food on the plane.
There was a lot of food on the
There was
plane.
an
The first
astounding amount
food
of
they
food on
fed
the
us,
plane.
it just kept showing up. Like they gave us the choice of chicken or beef, and then they came by and they were like, well, do you want some miso? And then they came by and they were like, how about some hot green tea? And then they came by and they were like, have an ice cream.
Is that wasabi?
Probably. Yeah, it is.
I can't read, so.
I know. You were holding it upside down, and I was like trying to think
Well,
in a very tired state what that said.
I was just looking at the pictures. Like
The green thing that looks like wasabi?
Yeah, that's how I knew.
Good.
Just gonna make a
No,
little
can you
puddle.
hold this for?
Yeah, I can hold that for a while, Dan. I got it.
Sorry, and I used your.
Oh, that's
water
fine.
top as
Do we have a
a.
napkin?
Hi.
No, we don't have any napkins.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
That was.
Everyone will notice that it is dark outside in this window,
Yeah.
as it is 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I just realized?
Hmm.
I'm not sure. Hold on. I just want to see if it's settings. I just want to see. Can you? Is it possible?
When did we
Okay.
land, Steve?
I was curious if maybe it's possible to turn the chat off of that screen. We don't need it there.
Oh,
But I guess
Whatever.
Whatever. It's fine.
we landed 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had like 2 hours left on the plane ride, and I woke up and I like almost broke down. I broke down.
Well, it's hard to be on a plane for
Yeah.
the 11
I was-
hours
It's
we
just
were on
like
a
I
plane
wanted
for.
to be there.
I played Slay the Spire.
And if you're gonna play Slay the Spire on the way back the whole time, I'm not gonna sit next to you. I'm very tired of looking over and seeing it for 11 hours straight.
I really wanted to play Slay the Spire.
I know.
It was fun.
Sneak peek preview. First 20.
I don't know what week it's scheduled for.
Yeah.
Maybe this week.
Sometime. One of those first 20s we made.
JCJXS, was it the direct flight or were there stopovers? Yeah,
We had 2.
There's a few.
And the first one was very, very short. And like we got to the gate and they started boarding. And the second one was very long.
Yeah.
The weather's great. It's all chilly and nice.
It is
and
slightly chilly.
It's great. I really love it.
It's basically how it was at home.
I
Honestly.
think it's a little colder.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, I mean, tomorrow in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody wants to know how long our total travel time was. Was that 27? 27 hours.
Yeah. And I mean, well, I didn't keep track of what today was. That was just what it was supposed to be, and
Mhm.
everything was on time, I think. So
Yeah.
I think it was 27 hours.
Actually, we got into the airport here an hour early.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Man, we had to carry our luggage from the closest subway station, and there was this stupid skywalk bridge across the intersection because it was a busy intersection, and they were like, let's just build a skywalk so people have to go up the stairs and then down the stairs, and we had our luggage. And I was exhausted by this point, and there was this little Japanese man going for a run at like
Yeah.
9 p.m. And I'm going down the stairs. I had already made it up. And he took my bag from me and took it down the stairs. And I was telling him no. And we got to the bottom of the stairs and I asked him if he was okay. Because that's enough Japanese I know. And he just kind of walked off and like waved at me. It was very sweet. He did not need to help me.
Also, just to clarify the 27 hours thing, that's like actual hours, not a time zone difference
Yeah.
or anything.
It'd be like
That's-
if we started a stopwatch when we left the house.
by the time we got here, it would
Yeah.
it would say 27 hours. So it's
We
27
lived
actual
27 hours.
hours. Yeah. And it's weird because it's one of the anytime you cross the international date line, you have to end the vlog.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know it's not a problem most people run into unless you have a vlog, but you have to end the vlog because otherwise Monday and Tuesday would be one day and then the entire thing would get screwed up. So you have to find a place that you want to end it. And actually, what we did is
The space-time continuum would crumble around you, and it would,
we ended it as we flew over the international date line. So it was actually as accurate as you could get,
Yeah.
which I thought was fun. I filmed the little screen that's like, look where you're flying. It's a new day. And I'm like, all right, I believe you. But yeah, we're super tired because in that 27-hour span, we didn't sleep much.
And we didn't sleep much before it started.
Mm-hmm.
He really is a tulip man.
Anyway. So we...
Do you feel better now that you've eaten? You still have this.
I forgot we bought this.
Yeah, you have that.
Okay. I will eat.
Good.
Oh, finger cookie.
Yeah, it says melon bread on the thing, but it's not right. It's basically a puffy sugar cookie.
This is wrong. I have strong opinions about this.
That's not bad.
I mean, it's tasty. It's just
Puffy-
not melon
Puffy
bread.
sugar.
Because it's not bread at all.
Thank you, JC James.
Oh, Carlos is here.
Carlos!
Dan was playing your music right before we started streaming from his
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah, playing some Pollyanna.
I'll be more excited tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not excited today. Today was like, oh my god.
I just want to go to bed.
Just wanting to go to bed all day.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I distinctly remember 2 different times I fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And when I woke up, I was like, oh man, I took a nap. Cool, great, I took a nap.
Mm-hmm.
And then it had been 10 minutes each time. And I was
Cool,
like,
I took a 10-minute nap.
and then, yeah, and then I felt defeated, like, oh, nothing has changed.
Elizabeth Hughes wants to know which one of us out of the whole group knows the most Japanese. I'm gonna say Chaz. Chaz has studied more than I have.
Carlos
I was
is-
doing really good, and then I had things fall apart on me,
I mean,
and I
like-
couldn't do it for a little bit.
Yeah, Mal had a high school background in it, but she
Yeah.
didn't keep up with it. And Chaz, I think Chaz is objectively the person most excited for this trip.
Yes.
And he has studied the language to make it easier on himself. But this is a much different trip than our first time around, because on our first trip we had 2 fluent Japanese speakers with us in our group, and they could do and say and whatever, we could get around. And this time it's we're just kind of on our own, and like Chaz may know the most, but Chaz still not to call Chaz out, but be like Chaz still knows very little. So but it's a testament to how accessible Tokyo is to tourists.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's very accessible. Like you can do it. If you're sitting there and you're like, I can't go to Japan, I can't speak the language. No, you can do it.
You just need a pocket Wi-Fi to get around.
Yeah, you have to. Google Maps will guide you,
Yeah.
and then you just put the money in the tray, and you take the money from the tray, and you say arigato, and you leave, and that's it. You do that everywhere you go, and you make it in Japan.
Yeah, you don't gotta talk to nobody. It's great. It's how the way the world should be.
Anyway,
Don't comment about
You made a
my
mess.
my giant ice cream that I bought lady at Publix.
The lady in Publix calling you out for your giant ice cream.
Yeah. I know it, Dolores.
Anyway, I know we started a little early. Normally we have a countdown. So it was really weird for me to know when to go live. I was like, do I go live exactly at 9 a.m.? Do I go live at 9 or 8:50?
Can you do the roll?
No.
You can't.
Oh, wait.
I wonder what.
No.
No.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Because, yeah, there's absolutely no way to do the Patreon ticker.
Okay.
I'm sorry, patrons. There's no way for me to do it. Just imagine there are names scrolling. And if you want to know whose names those are, you can watch an old video. And actually, it won't be right because this is a new month. So I have no way of even displaying it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, mods can't do it either because
No.
we don't have the right equipment.
Yeah, they can run the Patreon ticker, but nothing will appear on the screen, which is the point. So, yeah, it's not set up in the normal alert slot. It's a special thing that Chaz has set up, so that won't function.
But we still appreciate you, patrons, so please, patron. Please.
Patrons be patroning. we're
in the club with
probably gonna wrap up this like early.
Yeah, I'm about ready to fall asleep
Since
here.
Now, if from what I understand, this thing will tell me what the alert. It didn't tell me them as they came in, but it did have.
It does have the screen.
Maybe. If there's been anything since the last 20 minutes, this didn't refresh though. So I'm gonna hit this button and see if it'll like force it to oh god. Oh, it's a browser inside of a thing. Oh,
you've
dear
ruined it.
God.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Can I even get it? Oh, there.
Just go to bed.
You know what? I don't know if I can read them. I see that Ember Laura resubscribed for 7 months, and that's the last alert I had, and that was 24 minutes ago. So, like, my apologies to anyone who did anything because I can't see it.
Thank you, though.
Buenosaur says, bless this mess. Well, anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry that your face is just... I can't. There's no way to get everyone in. It's like I have to
Lean in.
Oh yeah. Anyway, now we're just very awkwardly framed. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna do my best to do another breakfast stream while we're in Japan. Just be aware, it might be this, like it might legit be this, and I can't see or read the alerts. And I can't do anything. And also all of the text covers up whoever is left to frame.
But send bits anyway.
Also, it briefly went from 14 frames a second. No, why am I getting emails from Zazzle?
Because
I don't even use Zazzle.
It's morning in America.
But I don't even use... Anyway, it went from 14 frames a second to like 29,000. I'm like, wow, really working overtime there, phone. Bless the nearly 300 people who decided to watch this.
Thank you.
You're wonderful.
Thanks to people that subscribed and that sent bits, even though we didn't recognize you.
I guess I'll just, if I can't read any of this stuff while we're here, I'll just
read it later.
Have a long session of reading it when I get back to the States. Have a good day.
Good night.
Yeah. Good morning to you guys. Good night to us. And if I can figure out a way, I will get this on YouTube later.
Good night.
Bye. Do you want to stop broadcast? Yes. That's why I hit the button.